What is emotion? According to Merriam-Webster, emotion is a strong feeling such as love, anger, joy, hate, or fear. These are just some of the different kinds of emotions we feel on a day-to-day basis, depending on the time, place, and circumstance.
There is a time to weep, a time to laugh, a time to mourn, and a time to dance. Feelings or emotions are the universal language and are to be honored. They are the authentic expressions of who you are at your deepest place.
But we need to be careful with our emotions because they could either work for us or against us, depending on how we channel them. Bruce Lee once said, emotion can be the enemy. If you give into your emotion, you lose yourself. You must be at one with your emotions because the body always follows the mind.
Is it not what the scripture said? A merry heart doeth good like a medicine, but a broken spirit drieth the bones. A glad heart makes a cheerful face, but by sorrow of heart the spirit is crushed.
That's why you don't play with emotions. It is sensitive and fragile, yet so powerful. And once it's triggered, whether bad or good, it's nearly impossible to tame or control.
If you can't control your emotion will control you. Don't be a slave to your emotions, but rather be the master. A man without self-control is like a city broken into and left without walls.
But how do we control it? If you cannot control your impulses, your emotions as you may desire, you can't control the will. When you yield up your will to Christ, your life is hid with Christ in God. It is allied to the power which is above all principalities and powers. You have a strength from God that holds you fast to His strength. And a new life, even the life of faith, is possible to you. Your part is to put your will on the side of Christ. When you yield your will to His, He immediately takes possession of you and works in you to will. Your nature is brought under the control of His Spirit. Even your thoughts are subject to His.
So, the only way to have mastery over our emotions is to yield up our will to our great master teacher completely. Do you struggle in controlling your emotions? Struggle no more. Give them all to Jesus, and He'll take control.
This is Dalfred.
And this is Zion Amber,
reminding you to take the Bible as your weapon of choice and keep the faith.
And if God is with us, who can be against us? This is Take the Talk.